we go. Choose a card, max HP, remove 2. I always like remove 2 on Defect. Let's see, this act. There is a path with the 0 elites, but it has 2 shops on the right there. The path to this elite has only question marks. So I'm thinking we're gonna go try to make it to here, and then we can decide if we want a fire or if we think we can take on both elites there. So we'll try. How many combats do I want? I feel like with Defect, I generally... Generally, I'm a fan of a few less combats. Although it struggles early and you want the strong starter deck. I don't like the early events. We'll go that way. With, I don't think there's any shops on the path. There's that shop. Kind of relevant if I want to take the triple elite. I think I'm still gonna remove 2 because it's just generally pretty strong on Defect here. All right. They both hit that guy. I guess we'll try to kill him first then. If I redraw dual cast, it's already over. Huge first fight. I mean, starting with compiled drivers, pretty good just for draw and a little bit of extra damage. Ribbon Tayer is honestly not bad for early damage, but I'm a fan of compiled driver. Gives us more opportunities late game. Take our draw. I block and block. Then he's going to be at 17. Which means next turn we just draw a strike. I think I can get away with no damage this fight. Yeah. Sweet. Claw! Wait, is it claw time? It shouldn't be claw time. But why not, right? Alright. Oh my god! The game, it's just a claw run? I mean, we have to now. I think that means we're gonna be pretty weak going into our next few fights. Ooh, speaking of being weak. 11 health for 75 gold. I feel like a shop could help us a lot. And then dual cast, see what it hits. 4. Not quite what we're looking for, but we'll eat some damage here. Gonna need to get some more block in the deck. Now that we've added 2, oh my god. Stack is not the block we want in the deck. Unupgraded stack. I think it could be bullseye here. It could be a skip. Yes, Caitlin, it is in fact a claw run. I saw the first one and it was probably not the smart play, but that's okay. We're here to have fun. Um, although I'm already getting scarily low on health, and none of these are good block. We're gonna take the bullseye. I've had... Alright, if I upgrade here, I have no upgrade, or I have no heal until I get up there. Which means I need to go through to, I think we're resting here. We'll do strength for sentries. Heal, says Caitlin. Yes, I did. I can't even kill that guy, can I? I guess I would rather just draw more attacks, or, you know, because I'm gonna draw a bunch of dazed. So I guess we don't play the compile driver, even though it's one less damage. The addiction of not healing, it's not an addiction. It's just smart sometimes. Ooh, I could bullseye and strike the middle guy and pray for 1 and 3. I don't think that's smart. Well, it hit the other one anyway, so probably means I made the right decision. I don't know how the seed technically works, but or like the seeding. Can I stop when I want to? I can stop upgrading cards when I want to. I just like to upgrade cards while it won't hurt me. Oh, ceramic fish. Probably not gonna do much this one. I will take a steam barrier. Goes with the 0 cost stuff, but also it's just block. Already coming in handy. Alright, these lightning orbs are not doing their job this round. That's just lethal. Cool-headed? Cool-headed is good draw and some block. It's good draw especially when upgraded. Frozen egg on Defect. I love a good frozen egg. I don't know how much it's gonna get used, but I want to go to the shop. I'm fighting Lagavulin or Gremlin Knob here. I want this shop after it. I can deal 10 damage, I can put on plated armor. I can duplicate something. A claw? A bullseye maybe? We're gonna try it. I might just be dead here. Gremlin Knob. See what we draw. Maybe I was meant to duplicate that lightning. I don't know. Definitely bullseye. Strike. Okay. This is now gonna deal 50% more. It's gonna deal 24 damage. I could just double potion here and take no damage. I kind of like that. Well, that works. Skim? Skim is really good with this much. 0 cost. Oh my god. I mean, defrag is just like, it's upgraded from the egg. Oh, and there's a data disk. You gotta buy data disc. 81.75. I can do card remove and defrag. Yeah, and you're right, we did get blocked with Tanker. I wasn't even paying attention to that. That's really big. I think we're gonna do this. I guess we'll get most of our damage from claw and orbs at this point. What is data disc? Data disc is +1 focus. Just passive. Probably one of, if not the strongest defect relics. So we know we're not facing Gremlin Knob, which means upgrading a skill here is not bad. Upgrading these for 0 cost is pretty good, but I really like the cool-headed upgrade. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try the elite. We do have the +1 focus from the data disc, so this breaks the armor but does not wake him. Alright, I kinda want the defrag. I think I'm gonna stall another turn. Oh, bottom of the pile and the cool-headed? If I drew either of these here, if I drew the cool-headed, I could have drawn into the defrag with it. Man. But also playing bullseye, claw here is some damage. I don't have much block next turn. I gotta skip this. Oh, this is a rough draw order. Hopefully it does not come back to bite us. Although we do have 3 focus now, which isn't bad. These orbs are gonna deal a lot of damage. I can focus more on blocking as it gives me no block. You know, the essence of steel rarely ever does much. I will use it now to, you know, prevent probably 7 damage this fight is what it's gonna do. Yep. I mean, not the worst plated potion. Tiny chest. That's not very useful. We've gotten a lot of potion. Yeah, 20% potion chance right now. See, if I pick up this turbo, then I'm only 1 card away from an infinite. I would only be missing the recycle. And I've got enough draw that it can sometimes be useful. I'll take it. Gonna focus the looter to save the little money that I have. Oh, beautiful. I don't think I'm gonna take any damage after this turn, this fight. Even if I don't play the strike, so I'm gonna play the skim for the 1 in 12 of drawing Steam Barrier. Just to... I didn't get it, but just to minimize as much damage as we can. It's worth trying. Yeah, that's the end of that fight. Go for the eyes. I think that's not the defense we're looking for. Maybe if it was upgraded. I think that's a skip. We're fighting this guy with a lot of focus and some frost orbs. We might be able to get away with not resting. What would we be upgrading? The dual cast? think liquid memories makes me feel a little safer about this. Maybe the 17 health Guardian fight is a little ambitious, but I'm gonna try it. We are trying to get those yeah, I popped the defense mode turn 1. We are trying to get the frost orbs and focus out as fast as possible this fight. Can stop anytime I want with the hey, you can't get mad at me until I die, right? Because like we full block a lot of turns just with frost orbs in this fight. That does require drawing said frost orbs, which I have not been doing. We'll take a damage here. Lock on dual cast does it get a lot. I don't want to play the zap because I think I want 3 I think I want 3 frost orbs because we are a little bit worried about, you know, taking damage. And if I play the lightning orb here, then I have to cycle 3 more to find it. I guess it does 3. I can do another attack. What am I looking for? If I find cool-headed, we're pretty happy. Defend claw's also pretty good here. Yeah. Just being careful about the thorns. Once again, we don't want to play the zap because we want as many frost orbs as we can have. And now it's gonna be a lot harder for us to take damage this fight. Cause like, yeah, on a lot of the bigger turns, we only need to play 1 defend. And the claws are scaled enough for this big turn that I can generally just put him in defense mode before that ever matters. I guess I'll draw to try to find other stuff later. No reason to take any damage. I'm just kind of playing cards now. GG, 1 damage taken, and you were saying that I should have rested there for a 1 damage fight. Come on, all for 1. Holy shit! I mean, claw, dual cast, steam barrier, turbo, even, and upgrade the zap. I mean, I gotta. Empty Cage. Empty Cage is probably really good here. It's a pretty cheap deck, so I don't need much of the energy, and especially in a deck like this, I think Runic Dome is a little more punishing. And then, yeah, Sozu is out of the question because we love our potions. Okay, point proven. Well done, she says. Thank you. Yeah, we'll remove 2. I mean, yeah, we can make all of our damage our claws. Who needs strikes anyway? You know, now that we saw that, we're gonna get all of the events that have something to do with strikes. I don't know how strong this deck is. I don't play Claw much. I don't think it's all that strong. The Guardian is just a really easy fight. I kind of like this path with this double upgrade here. And it's not a forced elite. Like I can get up here and then I've got this as a safer route, but there is the option of another elite. And I like question marks in Act 2 especially with this deck that I feel like is gonna take some extra damage. I mean, all for one, just doing all for one thing. It's the first run. It's wonderful. Oh, Claw's the first run that you've won against the Heart. That's impressive because Claw likes to play a lot of cards. I didn't draw either of those. I think both. If I play this compile driver, it's a draw 1. If I draw turbo, I can just play more things. If I draw cool-headed, I can draw into the turbo and play more things. So I think it's worth it here. Yeah. And we can, you know, get a couple defends out. I think I do really just want to minimize damage and just hope something hits that guy. There we go. We are gonna... Oh, this is his last attack. We're still cool-headed. That's a draw 2 compile driver. All of my draw is in hand or in the discard, which is sad. If we miss the alpha one, he might be stealing our money. But I think I'd rather just not take damage. Oh wait, no, he's not stealing our money, I'm dumb. There was one more turn. Chill? Innate. Chill Plus. This deck struggles with early block. I think Chill Plus... I don't like Chill Plus often, but it's not bad. Equilibrium is also really good. We can hold on to the all for one for better turns. I actually like that more, yeah. Knowing Skull! Oh my god. I love Knowing Skull. Oh, how much damage can we take here? I think we want a potion. And I think we want... Yeah, we definitely want a potion to fill our... You can just do that? That's just a... That cost me 1 HP to raise my max HP. I didn't know you could get fruit juice there. We'll take a second potion then. Okay, and then we will... So we're losing 6, puts us at 43. We're definitely gonna click this at least twice. Go to 30 HP, not bad. I love Knowing Skill. Oh no! After we just had Knowing Skill, I can't take more damage. It's a little bit sad. Reading the book is painful. A shop here is phenomenal. So I see an egg, and I see a defrag plus, and I see a hologram. FTL's also not bad. The FTL's on sale. I think we've got enough draw. FTL just kind of clogs a little bit. Card remove. I think we're figuring out our damage a little more with the claw scaling. I think I'd rather draw things that are not bullseye. And then... I think I'm taking the defrag. And I mean the hologram can just end up... Do I want to buy... It's a common card, man. Am I gonna buy a hologram? I mean, I don't know. There's no guarantee of finding it later. And like... It's good. Because we can do stuff like play all for one, and then the next turn we can hologram all for one. get a lot of value, but we can also just get back Steam Barrier, more of a draw. Really want it to be upgraded, but oh, tiny chest. That's what. Yeah, that's why we took a lot of question marks for sure. Definitely took that into account. Ancient tea set. This is a low energy deck. Am I gonna find a better relic than this? It is going to give me 1 extra energy in this next elite fight. Or 2 extra energy in this next elite fight. But if I like break, if I draw like Steam Barrier, Claw Turbo, and like a Zap, it's doing nothing. It does help with every boss except the heart. Boss here is Bronze Automaton. Oh, taking the key. I think I can find something better. I've got some strong potions. Act 2, it's gonna be what, book or what's this turn? It's book, the slavers, or gremlin leader. We've got a campfire right after. I think we can upgrade here. Immediately going for that regen potion. So we full block with the hologram. Sweet. I mean, this is gonna be like our max value all for one here. I should have defragged first. Yeah, I should have. I am gonna still play the defrag. I play cards. Cards good. Sock, heal, you can heal. Yeah, I could have, but like, we're doing fine. Healing's for chumps. Look at the claw scaling. Claw is so good. Holy. I mean, that's a full block right there. I did heal. I did heal with my potion. So it's not like I like fully neglected my health, you know? We do want to full block and not kill him, so we can get the as much health from this as we possibly can. Is there any way that I can take no damage here and for this one last HP? Which goes first? I think the lightning orb goes before the regen? Now that is not block. $35. Perfect. We get this one heal. 1 extra health. Let's go. Alright. Toxic. Oh, we could have had all 3 eggs if I just bought that other egg. Tragedy. Those are all skips. And now I took no damage to Book of Stabbing. Is Claw good? Yes, I am a Claw believer, you say. I think I'm becoming a Claw believer after that. Not enough to upgrade it when we can upgrade things like Skim, Extra Draw. Really good with all of our 0 costs. Birdface Urn makes these defrags heal us. Not too bad. Let's draw some cards because we can just Equilibrium to hold on to them if we want. I think we want to Equilibrium. But I want to draw more cards. I mean, I could turbo, defrag, hologram. That's okay. Take that. Ends us with 5 cards. Take the Skim back probably. Set up a big all for one. Try to pop some of this plated armor. Play cards. Play cards. Good. Yay. The claw. I mean, yeah, this is going well, I would say. Did I speak too soon? Oh, we're chilling. We got the hologram into turbo. And we can turbo again if we need it, which we don't. It's just dead. Alright. All recycled. So. We now have an infinite. So this is a rather convoluted one, but it is an infinite. What we need to do is use recycle to exhaust everything in our deck, which we can do a lot more than normal with this hologram and with the all for one. And then we're gonna be left. We need to be left with Skim, turbo, and recycle. So those 3. Skim will draw us 4 cards. So we can play our turbo, which is going to add a void to our draw pile or our discard pile, and then we play the Skim. The Skim is going to draw 4 cards, which is going to include the recycle and the turbo. Oh wait, we're not infinite. We're missing. Oh no, we're not. Duh. Turbo's how we get the energy. I'm silly. So we turbo for the energy, for 2 energy, and then the Skim. So that's neutral. So if we upgrade this turbo, then we have 1 additional energy. Sorry if I explained that poorly. With that additional energy, we can play something like Cool-Headed for infinite block, or something like Zap for infinite damage. I mean, we've got Claw to cover the damage, so we can Cool-Headed and Claw in that loop. You'll see. We're probably not going to use it much because it does take a while. We're probably going to try to use it on the heart. But we are going to use the exhaust a lot. Recycle is just very good. We're taking a lot of damage here. 21, 29. Oh, we've got that. Never mind, we're taking 1 damage here. Want this back guy to die. We're not doing so hot on the block right now. Definitely play those things. I think I can draw things better than dual cast. All for one is getting back the turbo, which is honestly enough. in addition to all that stuff, because getting back the turbo means it, you know, pays for itself. Not actually, because we I don't want to play the turbo and get a second void in my pile, so we're going to recycle a defend for the energy, and then we're gonna play our free block, and then we're gonna draw. And see, now we drew the void, but we were already at 0. Now we can turbo. Finish off that guy. Then take a little bit less damage. We'll weaken. Take a little bit less. Yeah, I mean, with this guy shuffling wounds into the deck, you're definitely not going to see the infinite here. I'll draw a bit. I'm already full blocking. I could draw more. I'll just hologram the claw, I think. Here is the all for one. Once again, getting max value out of this all for one. Bang. Maw bank. Huge. Now that we have the infinite potential in our deck, we don't really want to add too many cards. The floor after Maw bank? Man. I mean, we're gonna take a look, but there's extra gold or card remove. At this point, we would be removing a defend. Honestly, I think that's all we would take here. I mean, Master of Strategy looks kind of hot. Helps with less brick draws. Do I have enough for both? I have... That's gonna be 297. No, I don't. I think we'll leave, get the Maw bank value. And I just talked about the brick draws, man. Still not taking too much here, thanks to Anchor. Wait, why did I attack the Mystic? That was just a mistake. You're just not supposed to do that. You're supposed to attack the Centurion. I don't know why I did that at all. We will defrag here, and then equilibrium, full block. Okay. We do have turbo in our pile for this all for one. So let's see what else we can draw for a 0 cost. That was what I was hoping for. And play that. Oh, I guess our hand was full. And We're just trying to do as much damage as we can. A lot of cards being played, that's for sure. I guess I'm full blocking. I don't need to potentially hurt myself by adding the void. Little sad that they get the heal, but that's just already negating it. Bonk bonk. Perfect lethal. Well, I was 1 over on the Centurion, but perfect on the other one. Recursion. Kinda good because we have a lot of focus. But it's just 1 more card we'll have to exhaust. The wheel. Oh boy. No! Oh. Don't curse me. I don't want this prize. I mean, we do have the recycle to get rid of it. And we'll be able to find a remove next shot. But a curse right before the boss is a little bit brutal. Do we need a lot of time to set up on this guy? I think it's this zap not being 0 cost is hurting us a lot. I think we've been able to block pretty well, plus we've got 2 solid defensive potions. I think we're gonna be fine going into this. Oh man, that curse is just depressing. All right, we move on. We soldier on. There's our boy. We're gonna take equilibrium and either recycle or skim. Oh, I guess any of the combination of the 3. Yeah, recycle and skim. Which means I get the equilibrium. Probably good. Alright. This looks like it's gonna be a good turn here. We can play plenty of cards. I will turbo here. What am I? And then, do I want a hologram to draw the last 2? I think I do. Draw the last 2 with cool-headed to get 1 more claw going. And then we all for 1. Oh, I should have done that in a different order to use the recycle twice. Should be fine though. We got the skim back. We full blocked. We're pretty happy with that. The void. All of our things we want to all for 1 are in our draw pile. I think we're just going to equilibrium. Hold on to these cards. He's having a big turn. That's okay. Because I think we're having a pretty solid turn ourselves. We're gonna exhaust this equilibrium because we want 2 energy to be able to hologram cool-headed. We did find the turbo, which is pretty big. I don't know how much block we need, but we're just making sure that we get it. 42 block here. 55, there we go, that's enough. We'll recycle the steam barrier because it's getting a little low. Alright. Survived big turn. Yeah, draw into some sadness. That's okay. We are gonna remove this decay finally. This deck might be doing things fast enough that it doesn't care about going infinite. But it does have it, if I need it. 80% potion chance. Seek! Seek is gonna be huge. I mean, Seek Plus is... It's literally just pick the 2 best cards for the circumstance. How could I say no to that? Coffee the Ripper. Do we want an additional energy? This frozen core probably procs like once. OMG, C. This is Caitlin. Yeah, I think we, now you can do Seek and All for One. Yes, you can seek All for One. Which is most likely going to be the play a lot, although we are going to seek the Recycle a lot. Honestly, we might even seek Recycle Decay at some points just to remove the Decay from that combat. How much do we value healing on this, or resting I should say? If we fight Time Eater, we're going to really want to be able to heal. We're... You can also do All for One twice with Hologram. Yeah, well, we need the energy, but we can get that from Recycle and Turbo. You are correct. I think we'll take the Frozen Core just because we're a little bit worried about. Plus, this act forces us to fight this elite, which could have been on a pretty precarious path. There is a late shop, although I think I want 2 card removes, so I think I'm taking the early one as well, which means I'm going this path and then the upgrade. That seems like a pretty good path. Hello, Decay. How are you doing today? I guess it's worth considering not playing the Zap just to get more orb slot, more frost orbs, but I think we want damage. Especially since we gotta figure out some form of damage for the Spiker. I think I skipped the relic? No, it upgrades, it replaces the starting relic. That's why it doesn't look like it's in the new spot, because it replaces the old one. I did not skip the boss relic. Oh, that's cool, she says. Yes, every character has a relic that replaces their starter one. Like, Ironclad has Black Blood, replacing Burning Blood, which heals you for 12 instead of 6. The Silent has a Ring of Snake. Or is that the starter one? Instead of... One of them is... They're both snakes, so I get them mixed up. But the starter one is the same thing as Bag of Prep. You just draw 2 on your first turn. You draw 2 additional. And Ring of Snake is instead, it replaces it, and you draw 1 additional card every turn. A lot of people debate whether that's even better necessarily, because sometimes, especially on Silent, you want to like an explosive turn 1. And then Watcher has, I think it's Purified Water and Holy Water. I think that's the 2 of them. One of them gives you 1 of the miracles in your starter hand, which is miracles are just retain with +1 energy that turn. So you get 3 of them versus 1. And all of those relics will replace the starter one. And a lot of mods also will add other things to replace. So here I'm going to seek these 2 dazed so I can draw other cards with my compile driver. And I'll recycle the decay. Get some block going. There we go. Skip. Ooh. Static discharge for the heart. Who's my boss? Is it Time Eater? No. It's another power which hurts against the awakened one. I can just exhaust it if I need. Although I think I want to keep the Frost Orbs. For the heart? I think the plan is just go infinite for the heart. I think we're fine. We are finally going to turn off the mob bank, which is okay, because we're going to get some value out of it by removing this decay. Whetstone could upgrade claws or all for 1. Guaranteed to upgrade at least 1 claw. I like Clockwork Souvenir and then save money a little bit more. I guess Orichalcum is also really good with Frost Orbs because it procs first, but I think we're fine. I don't think we need the Fairy. Does it hurt to have the Fairy? If we find another shop, which we will in Act 4, I think we're gonna move on for now. That is guaranteed to be a chest, thanks to Tiny Chest. Gives us Mercury Hourglass. It's a very strong relic. A little worse late game, but I'm still always happy to take it. Glowing Tesseract. 3 colorless card? Madness. So there's some thoughts here. If we take this madness, then we have a different infinite. So we madness the hologram, right? The hologram would cost 0. And then we can play it to get like turbo from our discard. We play turbo for 2 energy. Play all for 1, which gives us the turbo and the hologram. Then we can hologram to get the all for 1, and we can turbo for the energy and just loop those 3 cards. That is block negative against the Beat of Death when it's on 2 though. Meaning we would lose 1 health every time we play the loop. We are on Ascension 6, so that's not as big of a deal. But it's still worth noting. I think Madness is good enough that I'm going to take it. The Apotheosis is a little late. Most of our deck is fully upgraded. Thanks to our eggs anyway. So, once again, most of our cards are upgraded. We will happily take a rare relic. So here we could already get this loop going. Actually, yeah, I literally just talked about this loop, so let's do it. Why not? Find the all for one. I don't think it matters what else we find, because we have the others. So we gain some energy. And then we gain some energy. Then we all for one. And then we hologram, get the all for one back. And then here we're just infinite. Now, I don't know how fun it is to watch an infinite, so I could use a command to kill it, just because I have now demonstrated that I can do infinite damage. But I don't know how people feel about that, so we're gonna play it out, and yeah, you can sit there patiently, I guess. This does also this loop does add infinite voids to our deck, so it's not the best loop for for doing like the heart, because the heart you can't kill in one turn, but it's fine for now. Play cards. I just need to play this all for one 13 more times. LOLs, Caitlin. It's my bad, my bad. I'm getting there. Infinite voids is truly a thing of beauty. So we do have another infinite in this deck with the recycle, which is likely going to be more useful against the heart, because it takes into account the infinite voids and it removes them with recycle. Although I do need to upgrade this turbo the next chance I get. And last one. Alright. Easy fight. Another hologram. If you get 2 madnesses and 2 holograms, you can do the same thing that I just did, but just for infinite block, without having to worry about the damage and all the voids. But no, that sounds like effort. Although we may have to use that one on this guy, because this is a pretty brutal fight. I'm realizing I misplayed in the last fight. I didn't play my powers to get plus health, which means that was not the order we wanted to draw our deck. Not at all. I mean, we can compile driver. Found the recycle is good. We can go claw. I think we're actually gonna recycle our defrags for the energy. No, we don't need to do that. I think we do. I think at least one of them, actually. Yeah, that's fine. Then we are taking a lot less damage. Much more happy with that. So can I set up the infinite here? If I would need to remove the defend. Removing the cool head, it is the hard part. Because then it adds, oh. Actually, with that, is that enough? Oh, I would still need to remove a compile driver from this hand. Okay, yeah. We don't get to do that, but we do get to kill some things. And I can make the hologram free here, which does set us up for that infinite. Oh wait, and then I can turbo seek, and then we're there. Then we're there because we can play all of the damage things, and then we can hologram back the all for one. Yeah, we're there. This infinite does go a little faster with other zero cost cards to return with the all for one. Like this claw, especially, we can keep replaying to deal some extra damage. Claw! The claw! Scalen. We got our key question card. A little late, but still always welcome. Double energy? I think it's a bait. If we draw our deck in the right order with double energy, we can do some very nice things, but we do want to make sure we just it's just one more card that we can brick with. Orb Walker. Let's see what this cool-headed draws. Yeah. Okay, and we're infinite. Alright, the madness was a good pickup, I would say. Because we can turbo. And even recycle the things we don't want. And then we can all for one. That way the madness is free. And we can do our thing. This now gains energy also. Not that it's relevant, but I mean it is relevant because it actually gives us the ability to draw cards once we get him a little bit lower. We just want to make sure that we are not taking damage. Sure. And now I'll take the cool-headed to draw again. I'm not killing him because we want to gain our 4 health from those things, thanks to the bird. It's given us 26 health over the run. Not too shabby. Skip all of that. Do we want a second skill potion? I don't think we want that over artifact or liquid memories. Blue candle. So glad I skipped that other relic earlier. Now I can have blue candle in my deck. Yay. I do want another card removed. Actually, medkit is phenomenal. Medkit is amazing. Makes the infinite a lot easier. I don't think there's a reason we're holding onto the zap, but I also don't think we need the defense. Yeah, because medical kit we can use when we're infinite. When we draw our voids, we can just play the voids without having to worry about recycling them and finding our recycle and all that jazz. Artifact is great against this guy. Super happy to have that. I'm just going to play slow here. Get nice and cozy and set up. Well, that is not what we had hoped to draw. Are we taking damage? Oh no, because our artifact blocked the thing. We are chilling. I guess we've got a free equilibrium in our deck now. Probably did not actually need to do that, but it doesn't really matter. We're just killing this guy normally. We don't need to try to do any infinite shenanigans. Claw, claw. Good for you. We're playing cards once again. Yeah, play the void. Claw. Did I play both? Yeah, I did play both focus powers. A second recycle to remove cards from our deck twice as fast. It's tempting. This colorless pot might be better than a skill potion. Or like panic button or something. Oh, I didn't click it. Let's draw some cards. Double recycle time. Let's go. Yeah, certainly removing cards. So we can seek the madness, a hologram. We can turbo. We can play things. See what happens. I don't know if we have. No, we're not quite gonna be. Oh, actually, we can all for one. Get our hologram back and recycle something. Yeah, there we go. Then we madness here. Then we can turbo. Play cards. Turn all for one. Recycle the recycle. Turbo, steam barrier, claw, hologram. All for one. Turbo, steam barrier, claw, hologram, all for one. And this guy, at least the damage scales faster against because we're playing a bunch of cards. I'm now playing the steam barrier for 0. Let's go. The claw. Incense burner. Beautiful. Horn Clee, also beautiful. We're almost a full pirate. Oh god. I'm infinite on turn 1, but he's got the metallicize thing. Oh, I drew the... I grabbed the wrong card. Whoopsie. Okay, so we're actually not infinite on turn 1 when we do that. Oh my god. I'm just fully playing everything wrong right now. That's fine. Pirate? Oh yeah, pirate, because the horn cleat, it's part of the boat, and the anchor is part of the pirate ship, and then the last one is the steering wheel. That's the one we're missing to be a full pirate. Alright. Oh, did I just give myself a curse? Liquid memories just to change his intent. Oh god. Oh god, this is such a scuffed fight. We don't talk about this fight, alright? This fight never happened. Malleable. But we don't need the hologram for the loop. And then we don't need the zap. Zap's gonna be better than claw, I guess. So right now, because we blundered, we're just stabilizing real fast. So we want to remove. I think I could have done this a turn earlier. Going to remove all for one and the claw. Alright, just trust the process here. So we play turbo, right? And then we can draw 4 cards. One of them is our void. Now, if we didn't have medical kit, we could recycle the void here to remove it. We don't need to do that. Since we have medical kit, we can just play it. And now, what we do is we cool-headed to draw. Because cool-headed only draws 2, we need a guarantee to draw skim. But we can play our turbo here, shuffling the void. We now have 3 cards in our draw pile, and we've gained energy, which means we can play 1 more card. And then the skim draws 4, which is exactly these 4 cards. We can remove the void. The only reason we need to remove the void at all is because otherwise our hand would be clogged. Like that's really the only reason. So now we can repeat this loop of playing things like this. So we play our void with our cool-headed, we play our turbo with our zap with our skim. We play void with the cool-headed, and we play turbo, zap, and skim together. So the reason I didn't do the claws, yes, the claws scale, which makes this faster, but the zap doesn't trigger the malleable, so we don't have to do this infinite through all the block. We can just we can just play things. And you'll notice since this gives us Frost Orbs and Lightning Orbs, it does do infinite damage and infinite block, which is potentially how we beat the heart. How much does it give us? So we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards, and we gain 12 block there. So that's positive. But then we play 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Trying to figure out if this is block positive, and my brain isn't working right now. So I don't know. But it does do the job for sure. Dual cast just finishes there. All right. So weak potion, not bad. Make sure to recall. Now we can go heart. Incense burner gives us intangible. I didn't think about setting it. I don't think this deck particularly needs to think about setting it all that much. Alright. Now we get to set up that fun thing again. Because we can't use our other loop. Because our other loop adds a bunch of voids to our pile, which will draw all of them when the awakened one respawns. Which is a little bit awkward. So we get to instead play the fun, oh, forgot I played Equilibrium. I didn't need to play those extra cards. Alright, recycling. Recycling is good. We are certainly recycling cards here today. Oh, we're taking some damage. Well, that's fine. It's not lethal. I probably should have paid attention to that. Whoops. Both cultists are now dealt with, which is good. And we don't want to shuffle too many voids into our pile. Actually, yeah, we'll just grab that so it just exhausts right away. Oh, is this a thing too? Oh, this is also a thing, it appears. Because we can just redraw our deck rather than fascinating. Sweet. Okay, and now we can do... Oh, we didn't draw the turbo, so we actually can't do that one. Oh. I guess hologram is 0 cost, so we want to... The way we block the most is by doing that. To evoke our Frost. Yes! Thank you, Caitlin. 40. Claw. Claw. Claw! It's the claw run. It's always a claw run. I just skipped right through that. Didn't stop to admire that door opening. My bad. Smith? Smith the claw for slightly more damage. I don't think it really matters. You are a claw believer? I am not a claw believer in general. Oh, that's sad. However, claw is like in any run where you can stall infinitely and you just need some way to scale. It's free scaling. I don't know. It's not bad. Sometimes. We can take the other madness. Actually, yeah, that's huge. That makes this loop a lot easier. That makes this loop way easier. Let's see what we can draw here. Okay, so if we recycle the equilibrium, yeah, that seems fine. Then we can seek the all for one and the skim. And maybe that was not the line I was meant to take. That's okay. It's certainly a line that'll get us there. Play everything. We make our all for one cost 0 now. We don't need more block this turn, so we'll do that. Okay. And now we can madness our hologram. And now this loop is way easier because hologram is free and all for one is free. It's way easier to set up. We don't need to deal with any of the voids. It's all great. Okay, what am I trying to put this incense burner on? So heart is going to, we put it on 4. We probably want, yeah, we want it on 3 or 4, this incense burner. Right now we have a recycle on top of our deck. Let's potentially change that. Change what's on top of our deck. I guess we don't want the claws really on top of it either. We'll recycle the recycle. That's a much better deck to be drawing into for if things go south. We'll play some extra claws. We may have played too many claws there. Oh no, because he loses a bunch of health. Medical kit coming in clutch as always. Incense burner on 3 means turn 1 it'll be on 4. Turn 2 is one of the big hits, it'll be on 5. Then it's on 6. I guess we'd rather it be on 4 so it comes back sooner. Stall even longer. On 3, so there's no way we whiff with that draw pile. Phenomenal. So now we can do our thing, kill him this turn, and our incense burner is right where we want it. Alright, thanks, Claw. Artivore? No. Claw?! It's another Claw! Oh my god. I mean, that's actively a bad decision. But, like, it's Claw. Right. Go here. Immediately drink our artifact. And then that's a very good starting hand because it lets us recycle one of our defends immediately, play the defragment, and madness the hologram. That's 3 things that we love having. Is there a reason to colorless potion now? No, I think we save it to try to panic. Yeah, panic button is probably the thing we look for with it. So our incense burner makes this 1/15 instead of 2/15, which I suppose is good. Oh, that's not a useful draw. We're taking some damage here. Let's make him weak. Get rid of as many things in the deck that's not useful. And we can recycle a recycle, hologram, and recycle the dual cast. Because we just want to thin this deck as fast as possible. We'll take a bit of damage, but that's fine. It's a pretty sad draw, but it is what it is. We finally have the Seek while there's nothing in our draw pile. Alright, so we have the Madness. So now we just need to dig to our All for One. We're going to seek the All for One and the Recycle. We're going to recycle the Equilibrium, hologram the Recycle, recycle the defend, play the compile driver, then Madness is guaranteed to hit the all for one. And then we can do our thing. I guess we should get rid of the rest of the deck so we're guaranteed to draw it. I'll keep the claw with us. I have 8 cards. If my 3 draw things are on the bottom, then I'll have it in hand, so I think that's fine. I can get rid of the steam barrier though, yeah. Yeah. There we go. I think that is going to be a GG, Mr. Hart. I don't think you can come back from this. The nice thing about this combo too is even on Beat of Death 2, so even on Ascension 20, this still gives us 1 block every time we play it. So we could full block any attack. So yeah, this very successful run. And it is Ascension 6, which means his the heart is still at 300 invincible. I guess I should be clawing. Clawing makes this faster. Oh no, it makes the damage faster, but it makes us block less. Alright, he's invincible. The claw is the best. Yes, we're saving the claw, as always. Get rid of the skim, just so all we have left is mostly our combo. Is there any way I can play? I can do this so I can exhaust the cool-headed this turn? No, but I can exhaust it next turn. That's fine. Claw. I guess we need to make sure we get the damage up, or the block up. That would be an embarrassing way to die. Oh, I actually can't die if I take this full hit here. Still don't want to take any of the hit. Let's see. Guess we're down below 300, so once we get to full block, we can just end the turn. Who needs a cool head? Oh, I took a unnecessary damage there. But, you know. So now the combo goes faster because the all for one only has one thing it can choose. Or the hologram has only one thing it can choose. So yeah, this is certainly a GG once I play this all for one 10 more times and kill him with a claw. Very good run. Interesting that we chose we got 2 madnesses, not in the conventional way, and had several routes for infinites in the deck, with 5 focus basically every time. Almost never in a spot where we had to die. And there we go. Goodbye, Mr. Hart.